Share what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Tell me, what's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Say what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind?
Well, here's a question, ladies, since all of us are over 21 now, I think, right?
Yes. Speak for yourself.
Okay. All right, girl. I know, girl. I said 25 for 25 years, and I have to bump it up to 30 now, so I'm 30. Okay, is cheating, does it have to be a deal breaker for you at this point in life?
It is for
Yes?
me. Yes, it is.
She couldn't wait.
Not for me.
Yes.
No?
I'm gonna get my lick back though.
My lick back.
Petty boots.
In no circumstances, it's not a deal breaker.
It depends on if he is emotionally attached to this person. If he's emotionally attached, there's really not much I can do with that.
Men are rarely emotionally attached.
So-
When they
and that's-
cheat, they be on something else.
And that's why it wouldn't be a problem for me, because I know if the bills are paid, if the bill, we coming back to you, so be ready. If the bills are paid, he's never shown any signs of abuse to me, mental, spiritual, physical. In all things that we do, he presents very loving and concerned about how I live day to day. If he cheated, he cheated. We'll get over it. Keep paying the bills.
Don't do it again.
Now, I was going to say, is that
Don't-
right?
Right, that's my thing. Like, if he's cheating, that's an integrity issue. So how do you even move forward trusting that he's not going to do it again?
At my age, that's really not a concern for me. I
So
don't care.
then do you just want to just have an open relationship?
Sure, that's why I'm getting my lick back. Yeah.
You know what? I think I kind of agree with Sharice a little bit.
Huh?
I think I kind of agree with you a little bit.
Yeah. We could do an open relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, if you're gonna do an open relationship, fine, but don't cheat because those are two separate issues for me. This is now more than just.
I'm trying to see where they do that at. Hold on.
But let's get back to
over
the gentleman.
here.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Let's get back to the gentleman over here that has something to say. You thought I forgot? You thought I forgot?
What would you like to know?
Well, I'm saying, okay, here's what I would.
First,
Yes, yeah, okay. He said he wants to say something up here.
That's why I believe it shouldn't be a deal breaker, because
Get him the mic.
I'm talking from the
Wait, hold on. Start again for me.
culture.
Start again for me.
Take the mic.
I say here's why I believe it shouldn't be a deal breaker, because for me, and I'm talking from a different culture. I'm African, and I know that there's lots of men who are very committed to their wives or something of that sort, but at the same time, somewhere along the line, the man may end up having an affair or something of that sort. But like she rightly said, if everything she's taking care of you, everything is working out, it shouldn't just be just because of that one cheating. If you end up leaving the guy, you may end up regretting that, because the man will still love you just because he had one affair.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You hold that mic.
And
So
statistics
what if
show.
the wife was doing the cheating?
What if the wife is doing the cheating?
Yes.
I was going to say, that's what I want to know. I want to know from the men in the
I'm
audience.
glad you asked that question, because I do ask whenever I go home to Africa, I ask my brothers, those of them who are married and so forth, what if the woman is doing the cheating? And they feel like, oh, a woman's place is not to cheat. Because, but at the same time, all I'm
It
saying
ain't
is
just
that
in Africa, let me
it
tell
has
you.
to be, there could be so many factors, and I'm saying that just because a guy cheats once, and then you hear about it and say, okay, I'm done with you, I think that's wrong. Yes, maybe there's more to the story.
She said,
Right now.
She said, sister said, pass her that mic. She want to tell you something.
I think this young lady on the end,
It's on.
it's on. Just talking.
said that she would not leave. I don't know why. You're just a kept woman. because he kept you. That's why he's doing all those things for you. So he can keep you quiet so he can go out and do what he want to do.
Kept woman.
That's what they do.
But kept women don't always get the emotional.
Yes, they do.
Not all. Not
He does
if
everything
they're-
she needs.
everything you're speaking on the bills and all of the other things,
No,
but I don't
love,
know. I don't know a lot of kept women who have the emotional support.
What does kept mean?
A kept
It means
woman-
that they pay for you to.
No. You are his wife. But in your mind, you're his wife. But to him, you're the woman that he's going to keep quiet. He's going to give you everything you want to keep you at home.
No. I'm not going to keep quiet.
He's going to give you kids if you ask for. He's going to take you on vacation. But he already taken his girlfriend there first, and he's going to come back and take you later. I had too many clients. That's what happened. And that's what we call, in my profession, a kept woman. That's what you are. You're a kept married woman to your husband.
I disagree.
That would be something. But I will say this about that subject. Whether if a person cheats on you, you still got to forgive them, whether if you stay or you go.
That's right.
You better what now?
Because I'm not going to be
You have to
tethered to
forgive.
what you did if I leave. I
for
still got to
yourself.
forgive you. So I figure if I forgive you, I can stay and try to work it out and see if it can happen. Because sometimes men do crazy things. Sometimes y'all wake up on a Tuesday and just do some stupid stuff for whatever reason. It can happen. I'm just saying do some crazy stuff. But that being the case, if it's something that looks like it's going to become a pattern, then I couldn't deal with that. But if it was something that happened, person made a mistake, I got to forgive you anyway in order to move on. So I might as well see what it is before I walk out my house from all this good pension up in here and 4 OK1s and things we done built up in here. I done told y'all.
So are we
half of that stuff is going
classifying
with me.
cheating as like a one-night stand, or are we one long-term
Whatever it
affair?
is. Well,
Whatever
wait
it
now.
is.
Now,
Well,
she said it
now,
can't
you
be.
done went on and
that's
on
too
with
much.
it. That's a whole relationship.
So
Right.
we talking about cheating as in like a one-night stand.
Just a one time. Not a
it's
pattern.
just something happened, and then will you forgive them and stay? Because some people would just pack up and go. Well, see, now that's
Mother said
this
there's
is
never no one
this is
time.
wisdom speaking on the other end of the table, so I can't argue with that.
He cheats all the
See,
time.
well, that's
no.
my issue.
We don't know what you call it.
Family show.
But see, that's my point. At that point,
I don't think it's just he got caught. He got caught.
that's my
That's
point.
why you
At
know
that
about
point,
it.
trust is broken. So, and how, like more times than not, if he cheated, he's not going to tell me, which means I'm going to find out without him telling.
Well, isn't there a difference between being a cheater and
Cheating.
you cheated? Like, is
But
that
that's
just
my
what you
question.
do?
Like, what are we defining as cheating? Because, like I said, either way, if you cheated, and again, you're not, more times than not, you're not going to tell me. You're not going to come home like, baby, look, I messed up.
Somebody
That's what
might.
happened. There are a few times that it does happen, but
I
more
just
often than
know
not.
I ain't gonna be quick to walk off from my house and my stuff. I ain't going nowhere that fast. Not because I'm saying it's okay for you to do nothing, because it all depends.
I think it
all
depends
depends.
on a lot
I
of
better
stuff.
bring y'all away from this, because somebody gonna end up divorced if I don't. If I don't pull away, y'all may be trying to meet each other in the parking lot after this here. I can't. We ain't got no insurance to cover us for all that. Here's a question about something that's more modern based, right? What do you think about your kids calling you by your first name? Now, some of y'all are young out here. Do y'all call y'all
Get
mama by the
somebody
first
else
name?
to do
No,
Daddy by the first name?
no.
No.
I don't like
I
that.
don't like kids, period, calling me by my first name.
I call my mama by her first name all the time. Her first name, Mama. That's what I call her. I don't know my mama first name. What is her name? Do you know my mama? I wish I would have rolled up in that house. I'm like, Essie, I got to tell you and Jim something. After I came out of that coma.
But it could be a generational thing. Like
Yeah.
I have family members, and depending on how they were raised prior, they do call them. We have a classmate, Tina.
Uh-huh.
All of her children call her Tina,
Oh, wow, okay.
right? Because before them, that's what they did.
What they did, yeah.
So I think it just
I know some
depends
families
on-
do that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying for me, and I don't have any kids, but if I had kids,
My mother is one of 10
don't come in here
children.
and use my government name.
My mother is one of 10 children. She has 6 sisters and 3 brothers. And there's only one sister whose children call her by her first name and their father by their first name. When I'm joking with my mom, I'll call her IJ because those are her initials. But more times than not, I call her mother.
Okay.
When I want something.
Yeah, that's my mama name, Mama. That's her name.
Mother or
My
mom.
daughter went through a brief period where she started calling me by my first name, but it was because she had pieced together everybody was calling me by my name, and she was like, "Oh, that's your name." So I remember like trying to break her from it. Whenever I would go, "Little girl, what's my name?" She would go, "Janice." And I had to stop, like, well, she's right, that is my name. So then I had, okay, yes, that's my name to everyone else, but to you, my name is mom, mommy, mother, however you want to do it, but that's my name to you. And then she got it, and it was like, oh, okay. But I really just think it's like, because whenever we talk about respect for those of us who grew up not being able to call our parents anything other than, you know, mom, dad, or even the adults around us having to put Miss or Mr., that to us signifies respect. But a lot of time the respect boils down to, what does that person want to be called?
Right.
If mom and dad don't want to be called mom and dad, then it's not respectful to call them mom and dad.
I think every family has the right to define that for themselves, really. I'm just saying, if I had some, my first name, Mama. My second name, get that belt if you didn't understand it. Okay.
Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, we called my
grandmother.
grandmother by her first name. We called her Mama Eileen.
Okay.
And most of the people in the community call her Mama Eileen.
Mama.
But Mama is on there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on there,
We'll do this one quickly, and then we have a So What You Think, Dear So What You Think letter, you know, so y'all can get in somebody's business, okay? All right. Because, you know, every now and then we need to get in your business. If somebody surprised you with a wedding proposal and you was dating, I mean, you like him, but you didn't know if you don't quite know if you feeling, you know, marriage quite yet, but he surprised you in a big way with a big party. Surprise! He says, will you marry me? Would you say yes?
Don't do that.
In the moment, just so you don't embarrass him? Or
Don't
would you
do
say
that.
no? Or
Don't do that.
how would you handle that?
Don't do that.
In the moment.
My heart would have to be there. I would have to really love this person.
But you're not quite there yet, but he's
Okay,
proposing.
if I'm not quite there yet, I can't do it.
You can't do it.
I would say yes and then break it off later.
I was going to say.
Wait, say that again.
I would say yes and then I would break it off later.
Privately.
Privately.
And we're going to be on Facebook
Not to
waiting to talk about it.
Then everybody gonna
Okay, what you
and then we're gonna go quiet.
Well, here's the thing, though. If you plan this, that means you have my family and friends, and all of those people know what it is. So
They might have told him, don't
They're
do
not
it.
gonna
He did
tell,
it
but
anyway.
nobody's really gonna tell him that.
Sometimes people don't listen.
Yeah, that too.
I'm saying no. I got questions. Why?
Janice always got questions.
Why? I ask a lot of questions because I'd like to understand. I don't want to assume that you and I, like what I think and know is the same as what you know.
think and know, yeah.
You know, so I'd like to be clear. So I got questions. Bro, why? Why you do this?
Yeah.
Who told you to do this?
Let
What
us
made
get-
you think this was a good idea?
Look, let us
like you
get
say,
up
you
in-
got all my people out here. Nobody told you this was a bad idea.
Let's get up into
But at
this.
the-
Let's
but
get up
in the
into
moment.
this. Wait a minute, y'all.
In
Let's
the
get up
moment,
into this, dear. So what you think? Because I don't want us to run out of time, right? Okay. So it's dear. So what you think? This weekend, my girlfriend and I had our first big argument. I got tired of going back and forth, and frankly, of the argument, so I stopped talking to her. Y'all know I really don't like that, but okay. Anyway. That upset her, and she got even angrier and left my house and yelled, "Don't ever call me again." But I did call her, even after she had called me horrible names. She threw the jewelry that I had brought her back at me, slammed the door, and left. I tried to call her, but she never did answer the phone. And 2 days later, I changed my status to single, and that made her call me. And she said I was wrong for doing that. She was the one that said it was over. So was I wrong to change my status to single?
No.
So what you think?
No.
no.
He's single.
They are
He's
both
single.
immature and they both single.
That part.
So would you be mad if you had a big argument and you said, "It's over, don't never call me no more," and then he beat you to the punch and changed that status?
See,
up?
first of all,
Remember,
I wouldn't do that.
I won't
She
be on
not
his
the
Facebook.
one
Oh, you won't be on his Facebook?
No way.
Just for that reason.
What?
I wouldn't. So So when you're arguing, the last thing you want to do is start throwing out ultimate, decisions like that. Oh, it's over, it's quit. Because one, you've got to either follow through with it, or you've got to be prepared to deal with the fallout of what that happens. So let's say you're just saying that in anger, like in this case, and now you're mad that he took you at your word. So let's say y'all stay together. You're just going to keep throwing that in his, every time y'all get mad at each other, it's quits? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, if you mad, just have the good sense to say, you know what? I'm too angry to talk to you right now. Let's cool off. I'm gonna go back to my house. Let's reconvene tomorrow.
I had condensed that out of here, but he did mention that he said that he felt that was a signal to him that this is the way that she's going to be handling things. That he didn't like that. He thought maybe I better bag out. Because,
he's right about that. Yeah.
He's right.
Okay, but that's one of the things about everything is not for the internet. Why you gotta go say you single on the internet?
Because you changed your status.
Single. Okay.
You got to change it. How we gonna be in the business if you don't change it?
Everything is done for the internet.
He ready to get back out there.
She didn't answer the phone for 2 days. She said it was over.
He didn't want to cheat.
He didn't want to cheat on her. Just to make her mad.
He don't want to cheat.
He was ready to go.
He like,
he was like, girl, thank you,
best way to get over somebody is get under
somebody else. Yeah.
What?
That's the word.
Ain't that what they say?
That's the word.
That's what they say.
What you
Best
say?
way to get over somebody is to get under.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
So I heard. I'm not saying that's what I
You know what?
That's the word on the curve.
In the next taping, what we're gonna do after this, we have to let you all know that there's something like that comes up about breaking up and getting right back into a relationship. Listen, y'all, we doing more than topics. We fixing lives. We helping people, and we ain't even charge nothing. So, sir, don't change your status in 2 days. Give it 2 months before you change your status. Thank you all so much for being here at this first taping of So What You Think. We appreciate you so much, and I hope you hang around for the next taping. All right.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Tell me, what's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Hey, tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.